Hey everybody, this is Heartless Spartan here with another My Little Pony Toy Talk review. Today I have Kotobukiya's Bishoujo Twilight Sparkle figure. I have been collecting the re-releases of these here in 2025. So far, Princess Luna and Celestia are still available from prior releases. Pinkie Pie and Twilight are now available again. The rest are slated to release in the coming months. I am looking forward to each one of those, and I am always happy to add more G4 ponies to my collection. For today, let's take a close look at Equestria's most studious pony. Alright, so here's our Twilight Sparkle figure. Now, I took the insert out of the box and then stuck Twilight Sparkle back in there. Just so that, in case you're kind of limited on display cases at the moment, when you get this, you can just kind of pop her into her box, and it actually looks kind of nice. It's got a couple little window boxes. You're not going to see too much through that side, but it actually does look pretty good from the front. But you are going to want to save that insert, though, just for storage reasons. I'm going to go ahead and take her out of the box real quick. We'll take a look at the box, and then we'll take a good close look at the figure. And then do a montage after that. All right. I like how this almost has like kind of like the older generations of My Little Pony, that kind of rainbow like that. Let's see. Nice anime style side portraits. Some good visuals of the figure on the back. It's not as sparkly as like the princesses are, but these are still pretty neat. And I got all that information down on the bottom. I do like that the cardboard inserts as well are also kind of themed the character. She doesn't have like a little saying on there like the princesses do. Little My Little Pony logo down at the bottom of the box. All right. Nice box, can be used as a nice temporary display case. And now, let's take a look at our figure here. Let me move the lights so that we can take a good look at the figure. So looking at our human Twilight first. There's a very cute face sculpt there. And they did pretty good on her long hair, too. I do like that. Got her purple colors there and her bright highlights through her hair. I like that it's not just straight down, it's kind of wavy as well. Like there's a little bit of action happening with this pose. Wonderful purple eyes, and the paint looks really good too. Let's see if I can't zoom in a little better here. There we go. Of course, my lights are reflecting off of her glasses, and the glasses do have these little plastic lenses in there. Kind of looking through those, I almost feel like it does magnify her eyes a little bit when looking through the lenses, and I really like that effect. I like the pose too, where she's adjusting them. Let's back out here for a moment. Take a look at her outfit. Very formal, kind of student schoolgirl outfit that she has here. I like it. And then a nice purple skirt with her pony cutie mark printed on there. And then, I like this. The book that she's carrying is The Elements of Harmony. And I like how good that looks too. And then the pages have a nice wash to them to make them look worn too. So that's pretty cool. I like that detail. Actually, let's take it. Does she have something on the buttons, or are they just pink? Okay, they just look pink. Then if we continue down, it's got the tall nerdy socks, but I mean it's a cute outfit. And not sure what kind of shoes those are, just kind of like heeled loafers. Is that what they're called? Trying to get a good angle of the light here. Let's take a look at those. Those also match her color scheme. That bright colored highlight, and then her cutie mark on the toes of her shoes. So those look pretty nice. She's got a cute outfit on. Just a quick look at the base here. We do have that sparkle and some stars from her cutie mark. Well, not the stars, but at least that sparkle shape. And then let's take a look at the pony. Let's take a look at Pony Twilight here. I really like this kind of joyous version of Twilight here. Like, I think if they made her super serious, it wouldn't be like as adorable as this is. I can't tell if there's a little speck on the eye there. Yeah, it's just a piece of dust from the room here. Sorry about that. And I do like that with these figures, it's not just like a painted mouth. It's actually a sculpted mouth there. That's 3D, and then they painted the inside of it to give it some dimension. And then her upper eyelashes are also 3-dimensional as well, which is pretty great. I like those little details. They make her look extra cute. And the pose they gave her is pretty good, too. So this would be Princess Twilight Sparkle with her Pegasus wings as an alicorn. That only just dawned on me now. It's like, I've been looking at this for a few minutes. All right. She does have her cutie mark on both sides. I do like the pose that they made for her, where she's like running across these kind of nice translucent kind of magic wisps down here. That looks pretty great. I think that's really cool. Of course, got to represent that element of magic. So they actually kind of work that in a unique way, and I like the way it looks. Now her mane and tail also look pretty well. Yeah, and it matches fairly well with the hair too. It's a little bit more squared off at the ends. That's also kind of Twilight style too. I mean, it's very cute. I do like these figures. So, very cute Twilight Sparkles. I'm kind of looking forward to getting more of these. Let's go ahead and get into a montage. Twilight sparkles are adorable. I like how lively a pose they gave the pony Twilight. I also found it interesting how they went with Princess Twilight for this, though that would probably be the definitive Twilight to go with, and I feel that it works quite well here. The little translucent magic ribbon she's running across was a nice representation of her abilities too. As I mentioned before, they made her expression joyful rather than serious, and I thought that was fitting for the figure. It made her look extra cute. The human Twilight figure's scholarly outfit was very fitting for her character. Adding her cutie mark printed onto the color scheme skirt and shoes that matched the pony's colors was a nice touch. The Elements of Harmony book in her hands is a great reference and had a good amount of detail on it. I did really like her glasses, and I can't tell if it's just me, but I feel like they even magnify her eyes a little bit through the lenses. And I'm glad that there's actually transparent lenses in her glasses as well. Overall, there's a great amount of detail, good references, and lively posing for these figures to make them look quite cute together. As I said before, I'm always happy to add more ponies to the collection. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment. Do you have high hopes that we'll be getting a resurgence of My Little Pony in 2026? I kind of do, but it might still be too far off to tell. I haven't seen much of anything this year, even for previous generations of My Little Pony, but we'll have to wait and see. This has been Heartless Spartan. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.